New radio traffic update. You can listen to us in your car 24/7 anytime by downloading the free TuneIn app. Once you do, search Rainier Avenue Radio. And remember, do not curse out your fellow drivers. The Rainier Avenue Radio traffic update.
God is Rainier Avenue Radio .world, your favorite community radio station. We're putting out all kind of input for you in your community. So come on and listen to us and tune us in. Get on our Facebook, Instagram, and all. As we're doing it right here for you in your community with Rainier Avenue Radio .world. And God is an inspirational gospel music. Also, we're doing a lot of different things in your community. We give out free food. We got a lot of things in the community. We do a lot of shows. We do a lot of things on the sports part, and we want you to come on out and tune us in, and come to the community. And we do a lot of things in your community. So you go to our website, RainierAvenueRadio.world, and also go to the God Is website and look us up and see what we do in your community. Something maybe you might like. So come on by and check us out from 11 to 2. Free food giveaway.
Women are not an homogenous group.
We face discrimination indifferently, depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they are working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
Yo, what's good? It's D-Money, and you should definitely check out Fresh Juice every Wednesday, 9 to 11 Pacific, right on Rainier Avenue Radio.
With pint-sized Patron, Pete Treasy the Don. Y'all be sure to clean your mirrors as we play brand new hip-hop and R&B from locals and worldwide.
It's ID Yourself, a.k.a. Malcolm Flex. Make sure you check out Fresh Juice every Wednesday, Pacific Standard Time from 9 to 11 p.m.
And to get those exclusive interviews that we be doing.
Sipping a brand new Fresh Juice every single week.
Yeah. Every Wednesday, 9 to 11, Rainier Avenue Radio.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Queen Bree, Director of Clean Greens Farm and Market, and your host of Clean Greens Living Live, broadcasted on Rainier Avenue Radio.
And me, Robin T.
We are here to invite you to our biggest celebration of the year, our annual Lottie Cross Harvest Dinner, on Tuesday, November 16th at 6 p.m. Check out our cool lineup. We will be having a sit-down chat with the one and only Doug Baldwin Jr. We also have in-house DJ Mr. Nice Guy, raffles and pictures from our very own comedian and activist, Deontay Damper, and the rest of our Clean Greens Farm family.
Get tickets by emailing us at cleangreensevents@gmail.com or go to our website at cleangreensfarmmarket.com.
Holla!
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not shouting Balladeer at city council meetings, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Ay Pilipino, ang dugo'y mahal ka. Likas sa aking puso at hikain kay
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Saan man po kayo naroroon. Ito po ang Fil-Am Radyo, broadcasting live every Tuesday afternoon from 1 o'clock to 2:30 p.m. Pacific time po yan through the magic of StreamYard and the facilities of Rainier Avenue Radio.world dito po sa Seattle, Washington State, USA. Ako po si Kuya Bert Caoili. And before I call on Miles, I just want everybody to know that I am broadcasting live right now sa studio ng aking one and only son, si Norbert Caoili, known as NorbCam. At yung aking co-host po na nasa Australia. And I would like to call on Miles Salvador.
Good
Hi,
afternoon,
Miles.
Gilbert. Good afternoon, Norb. And good afternoon, Danielle. Good afternoon, Shadow. Good morning, Philippines and Australia. It's po si Miles Salvador. Kayo po ay nakikinig sa Fil-Am Radio Show. Dito po sa Shuttle, sa Rainier Avenue Radio App, Shuttle, Washington, USA. Samahan niyo po kami ngayon. Salamat po.
Yung producer po natin is Daniel Bells of Rainier Avenue Radio World. Yung programa po natin, as many of you know, is internet-based. Pero marami pa rin hindi nakakaalam yata. So, pero you could listen live anywhere in the world. Saan man po kayo naroroon. You just log on sa www.rainieravenueradio.world or on YouTube. Hanapin lamang, just search for Fil-Am Radio. Ang episode natin po ngayon is 219. Ang tagal na natin nagbo-broadcast pala, Miles.
Yeah.
Yung show po natin is video recorded by our producer. So you could also watch our show later at your convenience through the Facebook page of Rainier Avenue Radio World, through YouTube, or through my Facebook page, Bert's Angels, Washington. Just look for Fil-Am Radio. Yung broadcast medium po namin is Taglish or Tagalog English. So that yung mga hindi marunong Tagalog, kahit papano, they will be able to understand our show. Kaya for now, just relax and enjoy our show. We have a surprise guest for you today too. We will call on her later on in just a few minutes. But before that, we have to always do what we do best. We start our program with a prayer and end it with a prayer. So let us bow our heads right now and join me as we say our opening prayer. Let's bow our heads. Lord, as we gather together in the spirit of unity, please hear our prayers. But first, we give you thanks for all of the beautiful, simple, taken for granted things of our daily existence. Make us truly grateful for them. We ask that you bless our family with your love. Guard them from all danger and harm. Deliver us from anger that leads to division. Empower us to forgive as we have been forgiven, and send us into the world to witness your love and grace. Finally, Lord, give us courage to stand up and be counted, to stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves, to stand up for ourselves when it is needful for us to do so. Let us fear nothing more than we fear you. Let us love nothing more than we love you. For thus we shall fear nothing also. In the name of Jesus Christ we pray. Amen.
Amen.
And the prayer, it's Miles Salvador's turn to play our first opening song.
Our opening song is Carmelita by Victor Wood. Yay.
Let me love you, Carmelita. Let me kiss and hold you tight. Must I beg for some affection from your direction, night after night? Let me love you, Carmelita. You don't know what I go through. It's no fun the way I'm thirsting. My heart is bursting with love for you. Did your mother ever tell you that it isn't right to kiss? I'm a man and you're a woman. It's only human you wanna squeeze. Let me love you, Carmelita. Just one tender kiss and then I will bet my bottom peso on your own say-so. We'll kiss again. Did your mother ever tell you that it isn't quite a kiss. I'm a man and you're a woman. It's only human to wanna squeeze. That it isn't quite a kiss. I'm a man and you're a woman. It's only human to wanna squeeze. Let me love you, Carmelita. Just one tender kiss and then I will bet my bottom peso on your own say so. We'll kiss again. Did your mother ever tell you that it isn't quite a kiss? I'm a man and you're a woman. It's only human you wanna squeeze. Let me love you, Carmelita. Just one tender kiss and then I will bet my bottom peso on your own say so. We'll kiss again. Let me love you, Carmelita. Just one tender kiss and then I will bet you, Carmelita, I won't have to beg again. Let me love you,
Wow, that's a nice song. Miles. Okay, did I lose Miles again? Oh, there she is. That was a good song by Victor Wood, Miles. I don't know if that was playing continuously. What do you think, Norm?
I don't know. We had a couple of little glitches, but
Little
hopefully it's
glitches.
okay on the
I don't know
show.
if that's the video itself.
Yan
But
po
anyway, mga
ang
kaibigan,
Carmelita by Victor Wood.
this is late, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Anyway, mga kaibigan, sabi nga, after the first song, we normally let our special guests come in. So with that said, let's welcome Maria Valentina, commonly known as Vallie Innocentes Pavino. Oh, there she is. Oh, you look so pretty, Vallie. You know. Thank you for participating in our show. I really appreciate that. I think Norbert, Miles, and we appreciate your presence.
Thank you.
It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
I know, 2
since,
years,
we
over
saw
2
you.
years, huh?
Yeah. Well,
That's true.
blame it always on the pandemic. But,
Yeah.
I tell you, you mentioned the fact that possibly this is the first time that you've even heard of the Fil-Am Radio.
No, I
No?
heard it before. Kaya lang hindi ako I'm just so, I don't know.
You have been
I
so
think
busy.
not only that, it's like I forgot. I thought you were off already. Kala ko wala na. But
No.
next time, can you please send me links all the time in my Facebook? You are okay to plug it in all my
Thank
timeline or
you.
whatever. Kasi
Thank
minsan
you
pag
very much,
hindi ko-
Vallie.
Thank you.
In fact, this is our 19th week of broadcasting
Oh
already.
my gosh. So how
That's a
many years na
long
yan?
time.
Praise
Anyway, Vallie, I want you to meet Miles Salvador. Miles Salvador is
Hi,
my co-host.
Vallie. How are
Hello.
you?
She lives in Australia. You can
Wow.
imagine. Yeah.
Wow. What time is it there? Ano oras na dyan?
It's 7 o'clock, 11 past 7 in the morning. Yeah.
Mas maaga siya. Oh my God.
Hi,
But it's
Vallie. Irving Mendoza said, hi, Vallie. Nice to see you again.
I know
Irving. And he said, hello again, Kuya Bert and Miles. And Kuya Bert, I like your new background. It's very nice.
I
Yeah.
know. Ang
Thank
ganda.
you,
Ang ganda.
Irving. Yeah.
Don't well enjoy it because it might just be for today. like I said, we are broadcasting at the studio of Norbert,
Oh.
commonly known as NorbCam, who always talks about Seahawks in this studio. But today we have to do something after the broadcast, so we figured might as well do the broadcast in Kent, in Renton at his home. So that's why we have a nice background and everything. All right. But anyway, let's go back to Vallie because I miss Vallie, I miss Timmy, and she was surprised for me to call her all of a sudden. The truth is, I wanted Timmy to be on our show. Timmy is Seattle's beloved balladeer. He sings so well. He has performed a lot of times here. I tell you, he's good, and I've known him since he was a baby. In fact, Vallie, if you remember, I was carrying him at the Filipino Community Center
It's
years
our
years
second
ago.
father.
Oh, yeah, that's really
Are
true.
you that old, Kuya Bert?
Now Tim is 31. My goodness, it's been a long time. Natuwa na si Timmy.
But he's grown up. Norb,
Yeah.
you remember Timmy?
Oh yeah,
And,
I've
Hi,
Tita Valley. It's good to see you.
Norbert. You look.
And
It's so nice to see father and son talaga all the time. Kaya,
yeah,
ako
this
naman
is
me and
a
my
special
son.
treat.
Nice. I
Yeah.
really love seeing the two of you together all the time. So
I know.
Well,
And
we've been spending a lot more time now that we do our show. We watch Seahawks games together and put our
yeah,
reactions on YouTube. They haven't been playing
yeah,
very well, but we've been having a good time doing it. And my
yeah.
mom's
I
hiding
see
in the
it.
background as well. So
I
my
see
mom's
it
here
all the
too.
time. Galing-galing mo, Norbert. You turn out to be so good in what you do.
Oh,
Galing
thank
mo
you.
talaga. You are good.
Well, I miss hearing Timmy sing because I've had the pleasure of hearing him perform live as well. He has such a great, pure,
He'll
strong
be
voice.
here.
So,
He'll be coming back in December kasi he was
you
called
mean
to do a lot of
December?
things. Itong December 3 is arriving. So
Good,
after that,
awesome.
maybe you can guest him in the show. So you can
Yep.
you can own him for about how many hours if you want. Sabi
I'll
ko
do
niya
it.
when he
Valley,
comes back.
excuse
Yes,
me.
yes.
Irving Mendoza is asking, "Hey, Valley, where is Timmy coming back to Seattle again?" That's
Oh,
what
Oh,
I just
Irving
said
is
it.
saying.
I just said it. He was supposed to leave kami together January, pero he was called into the Philippines in October and November. So December 3 he'll be back. He's coming
all
in
right.
December 3.
December 3.
He'll
We'll
be
make
here
sure that
for he'll be here for
we want to
another
make sure.
for sure na yun. For sure na yun because he told me that pakisabi lang kay Tito Bert that when I come back na lang kasi it's so early in the morning yung time ninyo, di ba? It's like
That's
5 in the
true.
morning. For him, it's like, you know how artists are there in the evening sila gumagawa ng stream and whatever. So they're 11 o'clock, that's the time they go out and, sabi ko, wow, patulog na kami dito ng 11 ng gabi. So, but he'll be fine. He loves you, Tito Bert. You know naman that. Tito Bert.
I know. So, Miles, remember that December 3. What I don't have my calendar right now, but let's
No,
make
no,
sure we get
Yeah.
Timmy
Okay.
scheduled on one of those Tuesdays after December
after that,
3.
when he comes back.
Okay?
After
Yeah.
December 3. Okay,
He
I'll write it down. Yeah.
He
Okay.
has a studio in his, I can use it in his room. He has created already, kasi pandemic nga, di ba? So he created a lot of things in his bedroom. And so he streams from there. So it's easy. He's equipped. He's a lot of equipment inside the room. So ako, ginamit ko lang yung kanyang stand and I'm here outside. Kasi I don't want to tamper anything that's inside the room. I don't know how to do it. So
Yeah. But by looking at your bio and also your Facebook page, my
nakakahiya.
God, no, in fact,
Nakakahiya. Nakakahiya.
I am so impressed. You are a very busy woman.
Well,
You
I
are
started.
involved in so many
I tried
businesses.
everything. I
But
tried everything.
what impresses me, are the ones that you are doing up to this time, since a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
I
so
do a lot
those
of things. Yeah.
So, yun ang gusto kong tanungin sa iyo. Halimbawa lang, okay, unang-una na, you are a licensed insurance producer. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Sabi mo nga,
I'm
you
with
tell us.
WFT. I'm with WFT, World Finance. I do transfer. I do life insurance. I've been in life insurance since I was in Manila with because my mother-in-law used to have an insurance agency, a big company of July. So I met my husband, I met them through whatever. So I was one of her, producers there. So when I came back here, sabi niya, bakit hindi ka maganyan? So no more. I do real estate. So I did real estate, but eventually became, because I needed it in my job. So right now I'm still an insurance agent. Yeah.
So you still do it?
With WFP,
Wow.
but it's not like full time. It's like when people need it, I can talk about it, especially with my first time buyers. My first time buyers usually need it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you never advertise, and maybe now that people know, they can contact you.
Yeah. I only do it with people I know, and all my children are with me. Lahat mga friends. Because it's like something that I carry when people need it. I can explain it. I am licensed to explain about it. But
that's
actually,
wonderful.
I'm more on real estate.
Yeah, I know that's actually your, I might say, your bread and butter, or your main expertise, I would think, right?
Yeah.
And you call that what do you call that? The VIP estates?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
what your
Vallie
business would
Pavino. VIP is Vallie Pavino.
And you're the owner, you're the broker,
I'm a
everything.
designated broker.
Yeah.
I have agents under me, a few agents only. I'd rather deal with a few agents that are not pasaway, alam mo na. And then I'd rather, I choose. I love people who are may puso. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yep. Let's see. I have to check the time here. It's only 1:20. Can we lift that up a little more so I could see it? The
There you
time.
go. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. 1:19. Well, anyway, in the real estate business, that's very competitive too. And how do you look at the real estate market today, in your view?
Well,
Is it good?
Right now, I think it's getting there because nalilift na lahat. I mean, let's face it. Maybe it's gonna be a good normal way of living na next year, a little bit on the side. So wala nang masyadong restrictions, and so it's easier for us to show homes ngayon. And because I choose my clients, I don't go around looking for them. I've been in real estate since 1990. So most of them are repeats or referred by my old clients or good friends, and I love being with them, and they end up to be my family too. Parang it's one way of me of developing, encouraging bonding relationships and increasing my kasi life is building relationships. So that's my goal, to be with them, and I love holding their hands. I love first time home buyers. I love
And
that.
I know, Vallie, that you're very strong spiritually. That's the thing that I admire in you. You really, have great faith in the Lord, and it just shows how blessed your family has been, really, if you think about it, the Innocentes family, Cecile Arsarcon, Alex, and of course, Timmy.
Yeah.
So,
Kuya Bert,
yes.
Vallie, excuse me. Irving Mendoza is asking, hey Vallie, are you sponsoring any upcoming concerts here in Seattle and vicinity? That's what Irving.
There were a lot of people calling me. Producers wanted me to do the shows this year, but I said no. Kasi it's not a time for me. It's talagang we encourage people to be safe, not to converge. Safety. I mean, like me, I don't go out that often. And Timmy, especially Timmy, she's so, oh my gosh, Mom, sanitize all the time. Put shield, Sabi ko, masyado ka naman. But it's better to be safe. So next year, we're planning a little bit. Let's see what's going to happen. Because it all depends on what's going to happen during these times. Kasi I don't want to be responsible for people to get sick. Ayoko, tatakot ako. But there are lots of shows going on right now, right? I don't know if you've been there. I think that they do it, and it's good. It's all sold out tickets, but yeah, but next year, sabi mo kay Irvin, don't worry. When the time comes, and I know the timing is supposed to be, when everybody's, I think, should be safe and maganda kasi kakatakot kasi that I don't wanna sell tickets and sell, bili ka, and then in my heart sabi, baka magka-COVID to or something,
Yeah. Ayan and that brings us to the next point, that business that Vallie is involved in. She's the how do I call it? He's the president, executive producer, because she promotes artists and she brings a lot of these talented people that we have in the Philippines. And now you can see, I'm sure that the pandemic has really affected your production, basically, because like you said, maybe next year without pandemic, without COVID, then we could see more of the talented people that you bring in, from the Philippines. And we appreciate that. That's pretty good. But above all, I sure would like to see and hear Timmy again. It's been a long, long time.
I think that what I'm going to do first is an intimate thing with Timmy. Because I'd like Timmy to connect with the people who are in you. It's like intimate. I don't want him to be just like on top of the stage and whatever. But I wanted. He misses all of you. He misses yung friendship, yung get together as one family. He misses Seattle very much. So, pero alam mo na, life nga nasa Philippines is always going. Kind of hard to move from one place to the other. But he's doing it. He's doing okay. He's so organized. Okay.
All right, mga kaibigan, we will continue sa pakikipagpanayam natin kay Vallie Pavino. In the meantime, before we go to our first news break, we have time to play this next song, Miles.
Next song is Where Have All the Flowers Gone by the Kingston Trio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Young girls pick them, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gone to young men, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young men gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young men gone? Gone for soldiers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have the soldiers gone, gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone to flowers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn?
Let's go onward. Had all the flowers gone by the Kingston Trio. Thank you.
Okay, but we'll continue the next half. First, let's go to our news break.
Thank you.
This is Paul.
Stay tuned.
Host of Star Time. And when I'm not being reprimanded by traffic cops, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
November is American Indian Heritage Month, so please join Rainier Avenue Radio.world to celebrate all month long the history, the contributions, and the accomplishments of our first Americans. Again, please stay tuned to Rainier Avenue Radio.world to celebrate and honor American Indians during American Indian Heritage Month.
This is Monique Lee from the Afternoons with Monique show. I'm also the owner of Seattle Love Broker, a relationship consulting and matchmaking company. Tune in every Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m. to listen to intriguing, informative, and entertaining guests share stories of their past and vision for the future of our community.
Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobic, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11:30 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. Coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is staying home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake. Pain of pressure in chest. Trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double. Should I take the coronavirus vaccine?
Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussion. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Don't forget to log on www.rainieravenue radio.world.
At mga kaibigan, balik na naman po tayo sa ating programa, Fil-Am Radyo. Ako po si Kuya Bert Caoili with my son right now here.
Hey everybody, this is Norb Caoili, also known as NorbCam, coming at you with little sports and Seahawks.
Salvador.
Yes.
Hi, Norb.
And our special guest today, pakilala ka uli.
Ako? I'm Vallie Pavino.
Ang beautiful Vallie Pavino. Para ka na hindi tumatanda. Seems like you never aged. That's pretty good. Anyway, before we get back to you, Vallie, we're gonna get our sports report from NorbCam. So go ahead, Norb. It's all yours.
Okay, what's up, everybody? This is NorbCam, Norb Caoili coming at you. Sadly, I wish I could give you some positive reviews about what happened this past weekend with the Seattle Seahawks, but unfortunately, we played the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field, a place where we have not won a game since 1999. We should still talk about the game anyway. So, Daniel, if you got those highlights, let's talk a little bit and watch some of the plays, the highlights and the lowlights from this Seahawks Green Bay Packers game. There we go. Early on, the Packers had the ball first, and right there, big play downfield. I thought, it's going to be a long day as Valdez-Scantling catching the ball here. But Seattle still trying to keep Aaron Rodgers contained. He looks like he's going to get the first down, but they called it back for a penalty here, holding on the offense. So I'm going, okay, this might be a chance. We push him back, second and 17. And what does Seattle do? We get in there, pressure, right? Rasheem Green on the sack. Yes, it's looking positive for Seattle at this point. Thinking, okay, the defense is rising up, doing what they got to do. And it's 3rd and 22. Rodgers throws, but it is short. So the Packers have to settle for a field goal attempt, a pretty easy one in most cases. However, it goes wide right. So the defense holds up, and Seattle gets a chance to do something on offense. But what happens here? Russell gets a chance to go for the first down. It looks like he got it. Me and my dad both thought that he had the first down. But on further review, looks like he was just short, so they had to kick the ball back to the Packers. Packers, they start doing this all day to us. Running game, running backs. Were troublesome, to say the least. However, once again, Seattle did get a stop here on 3rd down, which meant we held the Packers at bay once again. So what can Seattle do with their second offensive possession? We start using the tight end. Gerald Everett on the left side gets the first down. I said, okay, Seattle's looking pretty good. If you had told me after the end of the first quarter it'd be a scoreless game, I'd take it. Russell Wilson with that recently surgically healed finger goes deep. Intended for Lockett, but there's a penalty flag, pass interference in midfield. So Seattle moving the ball, looking like they're in a pretty good position here to get a score. There's the grabbing of the shoulder pad of Tyler Lockett. So Seattle continues and gets the ball to Alex Collins, who runs it there for about 10 yards, 11 yards, another first down. I'm thinking, okay, this is good. And what happens next? Russell, under pressure. Dwayne Brown, left tackle, could not keep his guy under control. Sack, Seattle has to punt once again. And this guy, there's a screen to the left, but a big hit by Quandre Diggs. Second quarter action here. Once again, the running backs were huge in this game, just banging their way through. If not through the ground, through the air. Like this screen pass gets big yardage for a first down into Seattle territory, or actually I should say 40-yard line of their own. Another pass this time to Randall Cobb, and the Packers are smoking and moving. They go again this time to deep middle. This is Davante Adams, the receiver, which is one of the best in the league, into Seattle territory inside the red zone. Packers, Aaron Rodgers moving, looking, scrambles, and gets the first down to the 10-yard line. How can Seattle keep them out of the end zone with this onslaught going on here? But Aaron Rodgers looks to go to the left, but it is broken up by DJ Reed. No score there, so this time they do have to settle for a field goal, and this time they missed it the first time. They get it this time. So Packers go up 3-0. But if you were to tell me that after the second quarter we only be down 3-0, I'll take it. So what happens next? Seahawks with the ball. They go to Will Dissly, their tight end, who rumbles and stumbles around the left sideline to Packer territory. I'm thinking, okay, this could be our chance. But what happens? Another sack. Russell Wilson goes down again at the hands of the pass rush of the Packers. Once again, no score. Has to kick the ball back to the Packers. And against Davante Adams, always dangerous, number 17, moving the ball on Seattle. Aaron Rodgers, reigning MVP, throws the ball. This time, Randall Cobb again to the middle of the field. They were doing stuff that Seattle couldn't do, which is convert first downs. There's another one to the running back. Just kept getting us all day long. This time into Seattle territory. Rodgers rushes, rolls right, throws, and it's short, but it's going to be 3rd down play. Can Seattle get the stop? Yes, they can. So Seattle's defense still managing to keep Green Bay at bay for the time being. They go for it in 4th and 2, but the pass is broken up. Trey Brown, the rookie, coming up big to get a 4th down stop. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe this will be the chance that the Seahawks will score. Russell Wilson under pressure. He's going to run. He's going to scramble. And he's going to get 5 yards there. It's going to be a 3rd down and 5. Seattle had particular trouble on 3rd down. And this time, though, they do get a rare first down conversion to the tight end, Gerald Everett. Seattle with a fresh set of downs at midfield. Russell Wilson throws it to This time it's, again, Gerald Everett, one of his favorite targets today during that game. This time he goes to DK, I believe that's DK Metcalf on the left sideline. Yes, there's Metcalf, one of his few catches. And this is near the end of the half, and he throws it. We were thinking we should just kick the field goal, my dad says. But we said, well, maybe we can get a little closer. But what happens? We get a holding call. We had a field goal in the bag, and we get a holding call taking us out of field goal range. So we have to settle not for a field goal, but we have to just go for a Hail Mary here to see if we can throw the ball up into the end zone, but it just doesn't happen. I don't know how it's a holding call because basically our guy got knocked over. I don't know where it's holding. One of the many questionable calls in this game. Russell Wilson tries to throw deep to Metcalf for the Hail Mary to get a touchdown. It falls incomplete. So the first half ends 3-0 as the second half continues. So Seattle not on the board, but if you were to tell me that at the half we would only be down 3-0, I'd say I'd take that any day and twice on Sunday. So I'm thinking, okay, we can overcome 3 points. It's only a field goal. So Seattle gets the ball to start the second half. What happens again? He gets almost sacked, but Russell scrambles, throws it to Tyler Lockett for a good little completion there. I'm thinking we got to get a first down here. Russell throws, complete. And there we go, into Packer territory inside the 40. Russell on fire here. Throws to Alex Collins. There you go. Way to use running back on the right side. Falls a little bit short. It's going to be third down. Actually, they get a first down after this play. And then we run the ball some more. And Seattle's offense is looking pretty good, thinking this could be the chance. Inside the 20-yard line now. Russell gets a first down to Travis Homer, thinking now, there's no reason we can't score. We're easily in field goal position. We got to come away with at least 3 points, right? Wrong. Russell, flushed out of the pocket, rolls left. What is he doing? He throws it into triple coverage for DK Metcalf. It's intercepted. Now, it's questionable interception because we thought that he dropped the ball in the end zone. Right there, he comes to the ground, the ball comes out, but apparently refs like the Packers. So they gave him another turnover, interception, no points, no touchdown. We're still 3-0 in the third quarter. Packers in business again. Defense is tired. They've been on the field all day long, and it shows here. Screen pass to Aaron Jones on the left side for a big chunky yardage. And they will do it again. This is like a bad movie on instant replay. They throw another screen pass. Aaron Jones again to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 27-yard line. And I'm thinking, Dad, how can we stop this thing? Why do they do that and we can't do it to them? They run for more. They get inside the 20-yard line, inside the red zone. Screen pass this time again. This time to, who is that? Some other guy, but not a running back. But believe it or not, despite all that, we put pressure, and guess who? Jamal Adams, the very expensive player we got last year. He gets his first pick of the season, and then he starts to mock the fans a little bit, which I think was a bad decision. Because after this, Seattle would get the ball, but DK Metcalf with the drop, can't convert for the first down. Ball goes back over to Green Bay. Still, Seattle cannot score. And let me remind people that the last time the Seahawks hadn't scored a point in the game was well over a decade ago to the Steelers, before Russell Wilson, before Pete Carroll was here. It's been that long. Anyway, Packers rolling. Aaron Rodgers throws. Randall Cobb, first down. The Packers continue to go. Defense is getting tired. I get tired just watching them. This fourth quarter action now, still only 3-0, so we're still in this game, but the defense has been on the field twice as long as the Packers. And then what happens? They get a first down because our player, Carlos Dunlap, decides to pick up the shoe. As you can see on the left side screen, he picks up the shoe of the opponent and throws it down the field for no reason, giving them an automatic first down. Ridiculous. Anyway, the defense has to go again. And there's Devontae Adams, stopped inside the 20-yard line. And what's going to happen next? They're going to go 2nd and 5. Another running play. This running back could not be stopped. He just kept on going and pounding. And finally, at 2nd and goal, he takes the handoff up the middle. Defense is tired. Down to the 2-yard line. What do? Give it to him again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown. And the Packers go up now 2 scores. It might as well have been 28-0 at this point, the way they've been playing. Defense is tired, been on the field too long. There's the Lambeau leap. 10-0. Doesn't seem like a lot, but in this game it felt like everything because Seattle could not score anything here. So Russell Wilson trying to get something going. Scrambles. He's going to run a little bit here. Watch out. Don't hurt your finger. Gets the dives for a first down. In midfield, Russell rolls right. He's looking. He's going to run again. Don't hurt the finger, please. He gets to the 45-yard line. Still good. But that finger, he was not quite himself, though. Russell, he's going to go deep. throws it to double coverage, intended for Tyler Lockett, and the ball is picked off in the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Another interception in the end zone, not even a chance. So down 10-0, the ball goes back over the Packers midway through the fourth quarter. It's not looking good. And here you go. Here's another play to the running back. Breaks one tackle, breaks another, gets a block, breaks another tackle. Bobby Wagner, last guy to get him. He finally throws him down at the Seattle 25-yard line. It's looking ugly, and the snow's starting to come down. There's another look at that interception that pretty much doomed the Seahawks at that point. This is now icing on the cake for the Packers. Time running out, up 2 scores, and they're going to go about another one right here. They get another first down to the 15-yard line, to the running back. Again, Seattle's defense is tired, to the 10-yard line. It's just a matter of time. They get to the goal line, and what do they do? Hand off. It's another touchdown, and that's 17-0. And pretty much that is the way the game ended. Yeah. So, Daniel, we can go away from this. I'm kind of tired of watching this game. It's a little bit annoying, actually. So, Seattle loses again. 17-0 the score. We haven't been shut out in a long, long time. So very ugly loss in that game. So Seattle drops to 3-6 and are last in the division. Even though the Rams lost last night to the 49ers, the Cardinals lost as well. Would have been a great time for Seattle to have gotten some ground, but they couldn't. So the 49ers win, and the other teams lose. So what happens? Seattle drops to last place in the NFC West. But it's still not over. Technically, there's so many games left. We could get on a major hot streak and still find a way to go back in the playoffs. But it's going to be a tough road. But we'll see. We play back at home at Lumen Field, and the Cardinals coming to town on Sunday.
Oh.
That's going to be tough. But you never know. If we get this win, maybe our fortune's going to change. Other news real quick. The University of Washington Huskies, big news, was announced during the game, actually, during the Packers-Seahawks game. Jimmy Lake, the head coach, well, now former head coach, was fired, relieved of his duties. He was suspended for the previous game, which they lost to Arizona State in an ugly game on Saturday. Just been a bad football weekend for the Seattle area fans. But Jimmy Lake, the head coach, fired. Offensive coordinator fired. So they've got some new hires to find here. So a lot of changes here at the University of Washington. They're going to be playing the Apple Cup with 2 head coaches who have never coached the Apple Cup before, because as you may know, the Wazoo head coach was also fired for not following COVID protocols. So 2 coaches that will be coaching this Apple Cup. It will be a very different situation. So I know we got high school football action. And Daniel, if you can pull up that graphic, we're into the playoffs for the Metro League. And I do know there you go. There's the so if you want to watch, we got Mount Spokane versus Eastside Catholic coming up. I believe that's on Saturday. I also know personally the quarterback of Rainier Beach is going to be. There's Kennewick versus O'Day. That's going to be a good game as well. And I know there's going to be a Rainier Beach versus Bellevue coming up here. I know the quarterback of the Rainier Beach team used to play for my girls' high school, Kentridge. He transferred to Rainier Beach this past season and has been doing very well as the quarterback for Rainier Beach. So go check out those games on Rainier Avenue Radio. I believe it's this Saturday. I wish I had some playoff news to report for my daughters, but unfortunately, I didn't get to talk about it last time. But Sophie's team got knocked out of the playoff hunt. Sophie sprained her ankle the day before the playoff match, and that hurt the team a lot. Wasn't able to play, and so they lost 2 games straight and got knocked out of the playoffs. So unfortunately, Kentridge's season is over. So we look forward to club volleyball season. But there are a handful of teams moving on to state in the playoffs for high school. So good luck to all those teams.
Wonderful.
And check out everything.
Thank you very much, Norb.
All right, back to you guys.
Okay, before we get back to Vallie, let's play the short video that you made, and I think it's right on Seahawks versus the Packers prediction.
Oh, this is my video.
That's your video. Okay, let's play it, and then we'll get back to Vallie.
Okay, all right.
Well, I try and tell you so. Yes, I did. About the Aaron Rodgers show. That show. He claimed he wanted out. What the F? But guess who's back in town? He lied to me. All those times he said he was leading a drama queen. Yes, I cried. Yes, I cried. Return of the Pack. He's so hard to say. Come on. Devontae is back. Oh my God. And now again it's here we are. We'll lose to the Pack. Once again. How many is there? Too many. And then just can't win. So bad that I was ready to.
There we go. There we go.
That's right. Oh, they played so bad.
I have to say, I predicted that we would lose this game back in September. Just because I knew our history in Lambeau was not very good. I hate when I'm right about a loss. So I predicted the loss. It turned out to be a loss. I'm not happy about it, though. I really would have rather taken the win and be proven wrong. But anyway, thanks for playing that song.
Anyway.
Hi, Norb. Norb, excuse me. Irving Mendoza said, Hi, Norb. A Seahawk question. Do you honestly think that the Seahawks will have any chance to squeeze themselves in the playoffs? I'm hoping, but I think it's very unlikely this year. That's what Irving Mendoza said.
Well, if they play like they did on Sunday, they don't have any chance. Mathematically, they do have a chance, Tito Irving, but it's going to take a major change of the way that they're playing, mainly on the offense, because their defense is actually improving quite a bit, as you can hear from my description of that game. But the offense is just not getting it done and not doing their jobs. So something's got to get better. Otherwise, it's going to be over. I say if they don't win this game on Sunday, the season probably is over.
That will determine it.
I've been saying must win for the past 5 weeks, and now it really is a must win situation. So hopefully they'll get it done in front of the home crowd.
Thank you, Norm. I was going to ask Vallie. Vallie, are you a Seahawks fanatic? Do you watch?
I'm not sporty. I'm not in sports and I'm not in politics. I mean, I when my husband was, oh my God, always watching. But I asked him what's happening because I don't understand, so much about it. But yeah, I'm not a sports. But like what you showed me earlier, Norbert, ang ganda. I mean, I wish I could be one. And Timmy also is not into it, so he's, that's why walang lalaki dito.
Well, Tita Vallie, my mom wasn't as much of a Seahawks fan before, but because of all the YouTube stuff that I've been doing for the Seahawks, and then because my dad and I now watch the games, my mom is really into it now. You can hear her screaming in the background whenever anything exciting or bad happens. You can hear my mom screaming in the background.
I was like that when Ted was around, the father of Timmy, because he is like my guy. He's stuck in there, he just watches all this time. But I could understand a little bit of it. I do the cooking so that they can eat, whatever. But I need a man. No.
Now you're talking, Vallie. I was gonna ask you that. You do need a man.
No, I'm busy taking care of. I'm father and mother ngayon, diba? I'm a single parent, so I need to take care of my children and my grandchildren.
We understand. We understand. You only got one kid, don't you? You only have one?
I have three from my. I have four altogether. But
I didn't know that.
See, nobody knew.
All I know is that Timmy. That's all. I mean,
Tim is my son from second husband. So my first, I have three, but both of them passed away already. So that's why I'm mother and father now. I'm very during this pandemic. It helped me be closer to my children and my grandchildren. That's what I am concentrating right now. My family, because I'm 70 years old. Mm-hmm.
So how is the Innocentes family, like Cecile, for example?
I was talking to Cecile yesterday. They're okay. I mean, Cecile's, of course, father passed away this year. They're very, very into the family too. That's why, they're fine. She's fine. She's creating songs. She has a lot of songs. I told her not.
I should get her. I should get her to be a guest too. I hope she could be listening.
I will tell her because she'll probably be okay with it. Because ang oras naman, it's 1 o'clock.
Correct.
And it's the same time. She's in Vallejo. Alex and they live in Vallejo. So it's
actually, you could tell her to watch the replay of this program tomorrow, 9 o'clock.
Everybody's asking because it was such a rush, so
exactly.
I don't know where, so they were asking me if it's going to be something that is going to be recorded. So I said, I don't know. So I'm glad it's recorded. so that you
tomorrow
can
at
also watch
tomorrow at 9 o'clock they could watch it again.
9 in the morning.
Yeah,
9 in
yeah,
the morning.
9 o'clock Seattle time. They actually have it scheduled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you might tell them that they could watch the interview with you.
So what is it's the link? Okay, let's talk later. Give me the link in 1 hour so I can turn it
Oh
on.
no, just go to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Oh, and then just search Fil-Am Radio.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm really glad that you're still doing it. It's a lot of things going on right now in the community. But we could at least we could see each other like this, even if it's in Zoom or something.
Exactly, that's true.
We can connect, diba?
And also, I
Yeah.
guess it's got any. Irving has keep asking questions. Apparently, it says, "Does Timmy have any projects to act in any movies, or be added
there
to any?"
was one time there were like how many but he was here and they needed it like in 2 weeks we have to do the film. And I don't know, a lot of plans for Timmy. There's a lot of things. He's doing songwriting right now, like Norbert is. He's been doing a lot of collaboration with different artists and different composers, different people internationally. And just wait, next year or coming this few months, but a few of the songs are gonna be released. But he is in more on songwriting right now, and theater. He's in theater. He's doing now his the Christmas presentation of repertory, which is from November 12th to December 12th. I think it's in my Facebook and it's all over. It's in Broadway on demand. It's the first Filipino that is theater, that is going to production that's going to be put in Broadway on demand. So, ang ganda. It's about Christmas.
That's good.
So,
well, I'm happy that he's doing well, and then eventually there are a lot more projects that he'll get involved in.
you'll
That's
get
really
to know
neat.
more. When he
Yeah.
comes here, you get to know more about him kasi hindi ko na keep track. kasi he's and I thank the Lord for that, and really has been an inspiration to a lot of people. So, talagang praise God, diba? Praise God.
Yep, you bet. Well, with that, I know that the 2 o'clock news break is coming up soon. But before we do that, let's play the next song, Miles. Actually, Miles
I think she might have
disappeared.
dropped out, so Daniel might have to do it with. Oh wait,
So-
no,
oh,
there
there
she
he
is.
is.
There she is.
So, hey, Miles, let's play the next song, Unang Pag-ibig.
Unang pag-ibig, Kuya Bert, which one?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah. Is that
By Claire.
Unang pag-ibig or Welcome to My World? Which one, Kuya Bert?
No, Unang Pag-ibig first.
Yeah.
Hello, Miles.
Unang pag-ibig by Claire de la Fuente. Thank you, Daniel. Unang pag-ibig by Claire de la Fuente. Vallie, Nina said, hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Nina Ismail said, Vallie.
Mula
Daniel,
nang makilala
unang
ka,
pag-ibig.
nabuhay ang pangarap ko sa pagsuyo. Magbuhat ng ibigin ka, lahat ng araw ay puno at buong buo. Busog ang bawat sandali kapag ikaw ay kapiling. Saan man unang pag-ibig ko, walang singtamis. Ikaw ang tanging dahilan ng bawat nais kong gawin.
What happened? What is happening there?
I'm not sure.
Pag-ibig ko, walang singtamis. Ikaw ang tanging dahilan ng bawat nais kong gawin at isipin. Pwede kayo na-listen to me? Ako'y laging
We'll just stay with this for at least a little longer. Make sure this transition is okay.
at ng buhay mo.
So there's a news break after
Are
this.
you muted, Norb?
Ligaya ko, unang pagtangi ko, o kay tamis. At ng buhay mo, unang pag-ibig ko, unang ligaya ko, unang pagtangi ko, ang kay tamis. Ng bawat nais kong gawin.
Ang unang pag-ibig, wag pa kayong aalis because we're headed right now to our final news break. And we'll be back.
High school football is back, but guess what? We need more referees. There's a constant need for qualified individuals to work our high school football game. Please consider becoming a football official. Go to pnfoa.com to sign up today. That's pnfoa.com to sign up today. This is a message brought to you by Rainier Avenue Radio App, your home for Metro High School football.
On your heart. Are you exhausted at the lack of progress for people of color in business, politics, and life? This is Cindy Bright, the host of Heartbeat Radio. Each week, we explore this heart condition in the country that is affecting you and me. We have real conversations about what's necessary for change. It's time to change this dialogue. Will you join this Heartbeat weekly, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio?
This is your Rainier Avenue Radio.world community update on the new City of Seattle Community Resource Hub, a one-stop online shop for city resources and information. Supported by the Seattle Department of Neighborhoods, the Community Resource Hub can be found at seattle.gov/resource hub. It's an online portal of city resources, information, and tools to help community members connect and engage with city government and with each other. That is seattle.gov/resource hub.
Yo, what's good? It's D-Money, and you should definitely check out Fresh Juice every Wednesday, 9 to 11 Pacific, right on Rainier Avenue Radio.
With pint-sized Patron, Treasy the Don. Y'all be sure to clean your mirrors as we play brand new hip-hop and R&B from locals and worldwide.
Which ID yourself, a.k.a. Malcolm Flex. Make sure you check out Fresh Juice every Wednesday, Pacific Standard Time from 9 to 11 p.m.
And to get those exclusive interviews that we be doing.
Sipping a brand new fresh juice every single week.
Yeah, every Wednesday, 9 to 11, Rainier Avenue Radio. Yeah. If you or a family member are 55 or over and need nursing home level care, but want to keep living where you are, check out Providence Elder Place PACE. This program offers healthcare, housing, transportation, and recreational activities. There are no co-pays or deductibles, and it's covered through Medicare and Medicaid. Providence Elder Place PACE works to keep you healthy and in your home. Call 206-320-5325 or visit providence.org Elder Place. Providence.org Elder Place.
This is Rainier Avenue Radio .world.
At balik po tayo sa ating final segment ng Fil-Am Radio. Ako po si Kuya Bert Caoili.
And this is Norbert Caoili, NorbCam, talking sports and Seahawks.
And I don't know if Miles is having internet problems, but we have our special guest also.
Hi, I'm Vallie Pavino.
Okay, bago tayo bumalik kay Vallie, I just want to make one or two announcements. Unang-una na, para malaman ng mga listeners natin, ang ating next guest next Tuesday is Joanne Lorenzana. Joanne Lorenzana, I don't know if the camera could pick this up, Nor, but that's her. Okay. Joanne Lorenzana. She will be our guest next Tuesday, November 26. Okay. And I would also like to say congratulations kay Bert Gola and Josie Gola because alam nyo, dahil sa kanilang foundation, meron silang napagraduate na isang Filipino na pari, si Father James Henyo Sid. So that is really good. One of their foundation's scholar, theologian kind of thing support. And Father James Sid will have his first Mass, Thanksgiving Mass on December 11, 2021 at 9 a.m. So, thank you and congratulations to Bert and Josie Gola. And as far as Gawad Kalinga is concerned, there is a free Ryan Kayabiyab concert that is going to be on December 11 at 4 p.m. Ito po yun. I don't know how clear this will be. There
you go.
There you go. So check it out. You could check it out by going to www.gk-usa.org. You have to register www.gk-usa.org to be able to watch this free concert featuring, for example,
Gary Valenciano.
Right? Gary Valenciano and two more special guests. Okay? So, yun lang ang gustong sabihin sa inyo, mga kaibigan. So, now, back to our special guest. And I hope I didn't lose because of poor internet connection ang kaibigan natin, ang co-host natin sa Australia. Oh, when Irving is saying, dear Kuya Bert, what's the latest with the Filipino Community Village behind the Filipino Community Center? Is it already open and operating now? Yes, Irving. It is now open. In fact, there have been some applicants already and they're still taking applications. So, checkin nyo lang yung website ng Filipino Community of Seattle.org. Okay? So, Vallie, I noticed you're also a notary public. Tama ba yun?
Oo. Parang it's a special parang service that I could give to the community. Kasi, naman, how else can I help the community but in some small ways? Kaya, and I helped in notary public ako also for the Philippine consulate at that time, diba? So that's why it's one way of trying to help people.
What, are you still connected with the Philippine consulate? Hindi na?
Yes, but right now,
still?
Yes, because everything is apostille,
yes.
But I do a lot of them. They come to me and then I ask questions. Kasi if they have questions and I check on their paper kung tama, kasi at least I have some kind of little knowledge of
Yeah.
the correct forms. And then if it's my question, I go directly to the Philippine consulate and ask like ano pa kailangan sa
Oo.
you know, I ask all those questions for them kasi hindi nila alam. Sometimes they could not get through. But I managed to at least give them the kind of, yung answers and questions.
No, that's very important kasi itong apostille system is not very well known ang proseso. Because I know if you have let's say you have a power of attorney, you want to be accredited by the consulate, you don't need to go there anymore. You have to have it notarized.
And
Then
then
that's
mail
where you
it.
come in. Then
and
you
then
send it to the Secretary of State.
And
Then they will
everything is
acknowledge
easier.
it.
It's faster kasi at saka overloaded na, kasi some states they do not have the consulado, so
Correct.
so it's kind of hard, to because everything goes to San Francisco, wherever that
Yeah.
territory
Malayo,
natin.
magastos.
Hindi matagal din at saka na-overload ang consulado na-overload sometimes sa dami na influx, no, na pwede naman gawin dito, and everything. So they, it's easier now, it's faster, kasi when you send it to the state, medyo within 1 week nasa iyo na kagad. So
No, I agree. That's good. That's good to know. So, is it okay if you let our viewers how are they gonna reach you? For example, how can they ask for your help?
Just Google Vallie Pavino or Facebook me.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all over. My number is there, and my email is easy. It's vip.1@comcast.net, which is my initial.
Right.
And my phone numbers are there, so it's easy to get in touch. And my God, every time you call, I would just answer. I answer even at 3:00 in the morning. If there's a
Wow.
question,
That's really helpful kasi marami nagtatanong sa akin.
Oo.
And I don't feel very comfortable for what I know. I think you will be the best person to make it really clear and understand and understandable. Yeah. That's good. I'm really happy.
Kasi kawawa, like I've experienced a lot of things going on in the Philippines because of the death of my mother-in-law, the death of my husband. So I did a lot of paralegal things that I on my own, and then I noticed I went to the Social Security, the BIR, ako lahat. So na-experience ko ang hirap. If let's say there are documents that they need to the Philippines kasi they will not accept if it's not apostille or
Exactly.
or the outside by the consulado. But I try to help because they don't understand the process. Kakaawa naman. But how many cases there are mga matatanda na dito.
Exactly. Oo.
I go to their homes kasi hindi na makalakad. Minsan blind na or
wow.
Naawa ako kasi that's one way of trying to help also the community. Kasi sino naman si Vallie para tumulong, But in my own way, God has given me this kind of, sabi ko, I'll use it to communicate, to help.
That's really that portion of having your documents. You don't have to go to San Francisco. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You could always go to Vallie Pavino.
I try to help as much as I can.
Wow.
I share.
No, that is really very informative. Talaga. Now I can really answer people who are asking for help as far as that's concerned. Wow, bumalik na si Miles. Okay na? Okay na kayang internet. Alam mo, Vallie, si Miles has been having problems with her internet. Being in Australia, alam mo na. So, I mean,
load? Kailangan bumili ng load?
It's not the load. Walang problema sa load.
This is unlimited, Vallie.
I know, pero
it's unlimited.
Missing connection.
I'm paying $135 a month for 3 years. I rang them 2 weeks in a row. I'm gonna ring them again, and I'm gonna really abuse them. I'm so angry.
But thanks God Kuya Bert for inviting me here talaga. There's so much things to do in the community. Alam ko you've been in the community for a long time. At saka yung talagang puso mo to help, us. And I've witnessed it. I've worked with you. I've been with you since my husband was alive.
Yep.
Nakita ko yung dedication ninyong mag-asawa.
Ay, thank you naman.
Especially sa dancing, no?
Yeah.
Nakalimutan ko.
Pero alam mo naman, Vallie, si Sion, hindi pa pwede makasaya ulit dahil nabali ngayong paan niya, di ba? Did I not tell you that?
No,
we were. Oh wow! She broke her leg during our cruise in September. So she's now recovering. May physical therapy. Mukhang miraculously she can walk on her own. Okay na, pero hindi pa 100%. Pero gusto na niya sumayaw pero hindi pa pwede. Eventually.
Gagaling in Jesus' name. Gagaling yan. Determination yan. Determination.
Sabi ko nga sa bawat message ko, God is great because He really has helped medically and spiritually. And we're so grateful.
She'll be okay. She'll be okay.
Yep. I think she will be. So Miles, at this time, let's listen to Welcome to My World. Because that is our world.
Next song is Welcome to My World by Elvis Presley, dedicated to Kuya Bert and Tyler Puncher. Yeah. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you.
Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happen now and then. Step into my heart. Leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world, built with you in mind. Knock and the door shall be open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you'll be given the key to this heart of mine. I'll be waiting there with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miles, for having that song, Welcome to My World. Alam mo, Vallie, I am a big Elvis Presley fan.
Diba?
Yung kotse ko, puro Elvis lang ang tugtog, wala na iba. Yung True Sirius XM. That's Elvis radio.
Elvis outfit ka pa pag sumakay.
You remember, I don't know if you were there when I was,
yes.
I was dressed up as Elvis.
Many times.
Long time ago. Anyway.
So fast anyway. Ang ganda din ng mga old songs, no? These old songs are beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, which is good. That's why I was, when Timmy's time to be my guest, I'd like him to be able to either sing on the spot because I was requesting you, pero sabi mo kasi hindi ka kumakanta. She wouldn't sing on the spot.
No, but Timmy is just let him know what to do. I mean, alam mo naman, mahal na mahal ka nun, you know.
I know
And,
it.
whatever he can, share, he shares. He's hindi siya, basta you'll be okay. Pagdating niya,
Yeah.
kausapin mo siya.
I'm sure. He's such a nice. You have raised him good, really. Mula pa noon, you know. Exactly.
And sabi ko, I always say to myself, like, if you want to do something the best. If you cannot do it excellent, wag mo nang gawin. At saka
Don't do it anymore.
Siyempre, of course, everything that you do, you have to do it for the glory of God. Dahil, if you
Yeah.
put God first, everything else follows. Ganun lang, I always tell my children that. And I apply it to myself. Sometimes, siyempre, medyo nag-slip ka. But I
Yeah.
praise God that God has, kasi kung talagang uunahin mo siya, di ba? Wala ka ng duda. Whatever you just follow yung whisper niya. And I praise God that Timmy is a little more, ang ganda ng foundation niya in and I
know.
loves people. Mataas, mababa, wala. He loves people. He loves
Yeah, he's so humble. That's what I like in him. Talaga. Down to earth talaga.
Paano ko siya kung hindi, but he's a very, I trust him. He's my very best friend. Kaya, madali lang kami, pag nagsama kami, para kami magkapatid.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Totoo yun. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I've seen you before, like I'm seeing you now. It's parang hindi ka tumanda. Kaya kung makasama kaya.
Lucas talking, tingnan mo lagi nakasmile. Kailan lang, ayoko yung mga wrinkle, baka lumabas dyan. Negativity is a no for me. So,
yeah, I think we lost Miles again.
I think she disappeared
But
again.
She disappeared.
But he also looks so good talaga. Kasi nalala ko before siya, di ba, baby pa siya at maliit pa, and then nagka-girlfriend, tapos nag-asawa, tapos my God, now you're a family man.
Yeah, I know. Time goes by so fast.
Yeah, he's got two girls.
I want to see you guys personally and hug you guys. So, talaga.
One of these days, once the pandemic is over, yeah.
Oo naman. Naka-booster na kayo lahat, di ba? Booster ako, tatlo na ako.
Yeah.
Tita Vallie, I wanted to ask you a question. I know we'll probably get to ask a lot more questions when Timmy's here, but when did you know, or when did he know that he wanted to become a singer? Did you know very early on in his ages or later in life?
Actually, when his father was still alive, just before he passed away, he was 2.5 years old. Ang papa niya just told him, go there to that carpet, small rod. You go there and sing. And I said, oh my God, nakakahiya. He doesn't even know how to sing. He went straight there and sang The Whole New World from beginning to end. And sabi ko, wow, my son really knows how to sing. I started giving him the microphone. But he became serious talaga that he is going to be, his career. What? Older na. Because I always tell him, you don't go out there until you know exactly kung bakit ka may talent. Because you have to give it back to the Lord. It's not for yourself. So, kaya gano'n si Timmy, I think it was 20 years old when I realized that after that concert in Divas for Divas in Vancouver, and I will never forget this, after that, talagang, I saw him that he's dedicating his talent already to the Lord. So sabi ko, sige, let's come up with the concert. So that's why I had his first album and his first concert in Benaroya, Inslee. That time, and then at 21, and he started saying, okay, pupunta na siya sa film. He was called already. So I think that was the time when he realized that eto na, So, and I praise God for that because hindi tumitigil mag-lesson si Timmy. Timmy does voice lessons every week. He is not stopping until talagang he wants to really nurture and talagang he wants to be whatever kasi better and better and better.
Did Cecile help him in the voice lesson?
At 6.5, kasi Cecile will not accept you until you're about 6 or 7 years old. Kasi sabi niya ang span of a child ng 5, 6 years old, wala pa. 30 minutes they get bored. So he started with Cecile at 6.5 till 14 years old. Then Cecile left, and then we had Edward Granadosin, we had a friend of of Arnold, si Jenny de Armand. Oo. So, but
I'm sure Arnold must have influenced him too in a way.
oh yeah,
'Cause
kasi
Arnold is such a
family,
good performer.
yun na naman, our family is so musically inclined. So
Yes, that's what I
every
mean.
my dad was a pianist, my mom is coloratura, classical. And so we grew up in music, and that's like our second. Kaya ako, doing productions, I love showing off talents. I love letting people know, oh, ang galing na Filipino, in any way, ballet, or whatever. I love to do that. That's why I produce shows. And
Wow.
I've seen that. So in the family, medyo na-influence din ako.
I'm sure.
And
Yeah.
because of my background also in marketing, advertising, whatever in the Philippines before, I, be, I really love doing productions, but I don't do it for money, money, money. I do it because I love introducing
Yeah.
good
Okay.
quality music. So,
Wonderful. Okay, thank you very much, Vallie. Kasi we are approaching now our 2:22 hour. At this time, we normally say our last words of goodbye. So, una-una na, I would say, Miles, let's start with Miles. We'll give Vallie the last one. Go ahead, Miles. Dumating na yung
Okay,
oras.
First of all, I want to thank you, Vallie, for gracing our program. Thank you so much. And thank you, Kuya Bert. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Norbert. Thank you, Danielle. Ito po si Val Salvador. Ako po magpapaalam na sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagtangkilik sa aming programang Fil-Am Radio Show dito po sa Rainier Avenue Radio World sa Seattle, Washington, USA. Sa susunod pong Martes, magkita-kita po tayong lahat. Maraming salamat po. Ingat po tayong lahat.
At this
Salamat
time,
po.
we will play the last song as a background. It takes too long to learn to live, alone
by
Eddie Gourmet. So, Norb, it's your turn to say bye-bye now.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure. Ate Miles, sorry that you kept dropping in and out, but I'm glad you're here for the final message. Tita Vallie, it's always good to see you. So regards to the family, and I look forward to speaking with Timmy when he comes back into town.
Yep.
And to everybody else, thanks for watching. I appreciate being on the show and getting to host my dad here in my own studio today. And if you want any more information or want to watch my videos, check me out on YouTube or social media, NorbCam. Thank you very
And
much.
Vallie, go ahead.
Well, I really would like to thank all of you for inviting me. Kasi, and then this time talaga ipopromote ko, nandiyan kayo. And I really would like to thank all the supporters of Timmy. Kasi talagang without you, hindi naman siya kakanta. So, I thank you for all this avenue for us to be promoting our whatever businesses.
Yeah, you bet.
So thank you, Kuya Bert, Norbert, Miles. Thank you sa Fil-Am Radio. And I really send blessings, talagang more blessings to you so that you will last for not 219, more than times 20, times 50 times weeks. God bless you. And I will
Thank
also
you.
be safe. Saranghe. God bless you.
Thank you, Vallie. At mga kaibigan, dumating na po ang sandali ng pamamaalam. So with our background song playing right now, I would like to invite you to join me sa ating closing prayer. Let's bow our heads. Ama namin, purihin ang iyong pangalan. Nagpupuri po kami at nagpapasalamat sa mga dakilang biyaya, buhay, lakas at subaybay na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin mula sa oras na ito hanggang sa wakas ng aming buhay. Amen. Huwag pa kayong aalis. Next on Rainier Avenue Radio, Real Estate and Money 21. So thank you very much to everyone. Thank you, Vallie, Miles, Norb,
and Daniel, of course,
and
our producer.
Daniel, our greatest producer. Bye now.
Bye. Yeah. Stay safe.
The same old thing. Behind my smile, I'm sitting there comparing him to you. in the end, it's always you. I feel it even more when I get home. I thought that I was free of you, but I was wrong. I never knew it takes too long to learn to live alone. And in the end, it's always you. I feel it even more when I get home. I thought that I was free of you. Oh, but I was wrong. I never knew it takes too long to learn to live alone.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time,